Peace, love, and reparations. Welcome to Black Star TV 2.0. It's your boy. What's going on? Come in and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Come on, family. I know we could do this. So hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well. Today, we're going to get into this New York lynching. This lynching that happened at the prison or the jail. I don't know if it was a prison or a jail, but yes, they lynched our brother, and it's funny because they actually had the cameras where they were on, but it wasn't recording sound. So it was on standby. That's what they said it was. It was on standby. And as an update, they said the governor is trying to remove 13 officers, including a nurse as well. So I guess there was a nurse that was also involved in some of the beating as well, or maybe just lacking giving him medical treatment. But yo, this is crazy, and it's so funny that this is sort of like a Daniel Penny effect. Excuse me. It's sort of like a Daniel Penny effect. I can't get this dude's name out. But I want you guys to listen to the Attorney General. One, the reason why I want you guys to listen to her, one is because what she says, I think, is alarming. And then two, why does they always have to push out a black face? Do you know that? That's like white supremacy 101. It's like put a black face out there as either the chief of police, the attorney general, the prosecutor. You have to, or like a sergeant officer. You have to pull somebody out your ass that's black and put them in front of the camera to explain your white supremacist racism. I noticed that every single time, whether we're talking about Mike Brown, we're talking about anything, you name the situation, you name the black person that gets killed publicly, right? And it's public news, right? It's national news. They're always trotting out a black face. Every time it's a white officer doing something to a black person, they have to trot out a black face. So that's white supremacy 101. Here y'all go.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Hawk Correctional Facility. Good afternoon. Today, my office is releasing video from the investigation into the death of Mr. Robert Brooks. Mr. Brooks had been incarcerated at Mohawk Correctional Facility and was transferred to Marcy Correctional Facility on December 9th. During the incident, he was handcuffed with his hands behind his back. He was pronounced dead at Wynn Hospital in Utica on December 10th. I do not take lightly the release of this video, especially in the middle of the holiday season. But as Attorney General, I release these videos because I have a responsibility and duty to provide the Brooks family, their loved ones, and all New Yorkers with transparency and accountability. My deepest condolences go out to Mr. Brooks's family. Under New York law, my office investigates every case in which an officer of the law, including a correctional officer, may have caused the death of a civilian. On December 16th, my office announced that it had opened an investigation into Mr. Brooks's death. As in every case, the attorneys and investigators in my office are conducting an exhaustive review of the facts and the evidence. As Attorney General, you have my word.
That sounds like a bunch of malarkey. I'm gonna be honest, it just sounds so cliche of that's what you just have to say, but we know for real you're not going to exhaust anything. Because if somebody came forward in the prison, let's even say it was a prisoner, man, y'all niggas would be so reluctant to talk to him, so reluctant to take his statement. I done seen it myself. Anytime somebody's trying to get you guys' ass, you are the most evasive people. Yo. When I mean a stall tactic or a like, hold on, can you call Sally Jane? She'll connect you to the person you need to talk to. Then Sally Jane gonna connect you to Bobby Sue, and Bobby Sue gonna connect you to Zachary. Like, get the hell out of here. You will never exhaust all your resources to investigate this. Number one, the only resource you need to exhaust is the tape. What else do you have to do to try to figure out whether this was a murder? Because this was definitely a murder. This wasn't no, accidental death or anything like that. This was a murder. This was a lynching. You feel me?
That we will use every possible tool available to us to investigate this death thoroughly and swiftly. As part of the investigation, my office obtained video from body-worn cameras that 4 of the correction officers were wearing at the time of the incident. The 4 officers had their body-worn cameras powered on, but did not activate them. So their cameras were recording video in standby mode without recording sound. My team met with Mr. Brooks's family earlier this week, and they viewed the footage.
So again, this was purpose and intentional. So you purposely turned off your camera to have it in standby mode so there wouldn't be no sound while you sat here and aired this dude out. You have to look at how arrogant these people are, for the simple fact that I know that they know that while it's in standby mode that it's still recording. They're not stupid. They know exactly that shit is still recording, but you still will beat somebody up unjustifiably, kill them while your shit is recording. You know why? Because you know, and you feel as though that this was never going to hit the streets, which 90% of the cases of you doing people dirty in jail never hit the streets. Never hits a newspaper, never hits a TV channel, nothing. Let me let her finish real quick.
These videos are shocking and disturbing, and I advise all to take appropriate care before choosing to watch them. We are releasing 8 videos today from 4 officers' body-worn cameras. 4 videos, one from each officer, that each run for the full 30 minute length of the standby mode recording, and a second version of the same 4 videos, which have been cropped to show only footage involving Mr. Brooks and the interactions between the officers and Mr. Brooks.
I don't like crop videos. Nah. Just give us the whole thing. Just give us the whole thing, sweet cheeks. Don't do the crop stuff, because that crop, when you do all that cropping stuff, we have to trust that you didn't crop out anything that you wasn't supposed to not crop out.
Again, I encourage taking caution before viewing. I want to reiterate that we are investigating this case thoroughly and using every tool at our disposal to ensure that there is transparency and accountability for the events that preceded Mr. Brooks's death. I also want to make clear that this video and the conduct of these officers should not reflect poorly on the work and professionalism of the countless correction officers and correctional facility nurses throughout the state who go to work every day to protect and serve those in their care. And now we will play the 4 cropped videos I mentioned earlier. And all 8 videos will be available on our...
So that's that. I can actually get y'all to the video. But family, listen. This is a lynching. This is a lynching. And anybody who tells you that it's not is crazy. This is hard to watch. I'm not even going to lie to you. And it's you know what we need to know? We need to honestly know how Son family is moving and how they feel and what they're talking about. Because I noticed one thing. Look at that. Look at that craziness. He kicking them all in his balls. You got one leg up on the thing, one leg on the floor, all unbalanced. This is normal. And this is what white supremacists do because they're cowards. They wait till you're not around anybody. They wait till nobody's around. They make sure nobody's around to do that. You see? They're not going to let no other inmates because they know inmates probably would have to help Son. You feel me? They know they would have helped Son. And it's crazy, man. Nothing but white folks up. This is why I say we have the worst judicial system on the planet. And now we have to sit back and wait for you guys to do an investigation to lock these people up. When if this was black folks, seriously, family, if this was black folks doing this to a white person or an Asian person or man, they'd be locked up immediately. And let's go there. Let's even go there. I need somebody, and I challenge anyone that's viewing this video to go in the comments and link a video of the police doing this to a white person, an Asian person, or a Spanish person. Find me a video where you can see the equivalent of these white supremacists doing this to a different group. See, there needs to be a whole resurrection with a new judicial system. This is why I say we need our own judicial system in general. Because of stuff like this. You want to know why every other country, when it comes to them sentencing their people, we have the worst guidelines. We have the harshest sentencing guidelines in the world. You want to know why? It's because when you go to China, there's Chinese people sentencing Chinese people, right? When you go to India, there's Indian people sentencing Indian people. Same with Mexico, is Mexican people sentencing Mexican people. Over here, you have white supremacists sentencing black people. This is why you can get somebody that gets sentenced to 3 life sentences with 106 years on top of that. And nobody died. You can Google that right now. It's a dude in California, got 3 life sentences plus 106 years, and he killed nobody. What are we talking about? You see what I'm saying? We live in a white supremacist system. This is systematic racism. What you see on your screen right here is systematic racism when you can kill people with impunity. And if you look at I swear to God, if you look at the titles to a lot of the articles, they're not even really saying that dude got killed. They basically saying like he got beaten and then he like died later. Like, no, y'all beat him to death. Y'all beat him to death. Don't give me that. You see what I'm saying? Yo, this is white supremacy at its finest. I don't want to hear nobody telling me that we don't live in a system of white supremacy. And the only reason you want to say, oh, and just gloss over it is because you have no solution for the problem and you know you can't stop it. So the best and easiest thing to do is to just tuck your tail and get mad at the niggas who are being oppressed by the system. Oh man, just don't. Man, you can't just stop getting in trouble then. Stop going to jail. Like, shut up. No. Because we got a lot of innocent people in jail too. They ain't did shit, but they there. Now what? Now what you tell them folks? Yeah, see what I'm saying? Shut your ass up. And we need a new system. That's what we need. We need a new judicial system where we control the judicial process and the people the judges, the attorneys, the prosecutors, where we know who these people are and we put these people in position. And you won't get a position if you're not full foundational Black American. See, because when you sentence your own people, you're not going to harshly sentence your people like that. Hence why every other country doesn't sentence their people the same way the United States does. They don't have a multi-billion-dollar prison system. You see? And this is the type of treatment that niggas get on the regular. Some people just don't die. But yes, you definitely get roughed up. Yeah. I done got done like that before. Word up. So this is normal. But watch this now. You expect for someone to break the law, go there, and come back a better person. This is what you think. Yes, it is. This is what you think. And then when a person comes out worse, you still don't blame the system. You still find an excuse of why this person is like this, right? And why they have to change themselves to be a better person in society. When really you just got conditioned where you were to be the person that you are. Man, I know people that went to jail and never got in a fight in their life, and then went to jail and was fighting every day. Yo, that's a fact. Nigga said, man, I ain't never really fought nobody ever. Find yourself fighting every day. Mind you, he's not in there for a violent crime. So this is what I mean. You have a system that's meant to make people come back. You have the highest recidivism rate in the world, which means your judicial system is not working, which means your rehabilitation isn't working because you have a white supremacist ran system from the top, from where you got the Supreme Court all the way down to your nurses who have to take care of the inmates. You see? You just have this is white supremacy, man. It's no getting around it. Anybody who wants to challenge, that's why I say, and then watch this. Y'all flee y'all country, and y'all country ain't even doing y'all like this. Y'all say, oh, the government. Look what we got to put up with all the time. 24/7, 365. This is what we deal with, the worst white people on the planet. Foundational Black Americans have to deal with the worst white people on the planet, and we don't got nowhere to go. You know why? Because y'all ain't built nothing up for us to go to. You see? That's how that works. Please make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well. We in here. Listen, family. Oh, yeah, again, please go in that description box and please donate to the GoFundMe. I need y'all to please hit that GoFundMe up. Hit the Cash App as well. Family, listen. 2025 is a new year. We going into this and we are focused. We are laser focused on reparations. We're laser focused on delineation. See, and it's funny because something like this, right? You notice it wasn't a whole lot of marching in the street because we're being more strategic. We say, you know what? We're not just running out there yet. Nope, hold on. Let's see what this dude's parents got to say. Let's see what his family has to say. Because if y'all come out here buck dancing and cooning, nigga, we not jumping out here to catch no bullets for nobody. We not about to come out here and catch all this heat and you going to buck dance and coon for a bag real quick so you can get a bag. Acting like you all concerned, knowing damn well y'all probably ain't right that nigga in the month of Sundays. If he was alive, he probably said he ain't motherfucking heard from got a letter or a phone call from a motherfucker in years, nigga. Now y'all niggas trying to run out here for a check. So listen, we got to see how the family moving first. Because if the family on some coon stuff, then we ain't running out here like that. But we do want to show the people, because we are the Black media, right? We want to show the people and make this a teaching lesson, you see? But listen, family, we have to get away from this shit, man. Just looking at this makes me, oh my God, this irks me because it gives me so much, flashbacks. Seriously, man. I will always say that. And I think that's like, after reparations, my biggest gripe with this country is your judicial system. Seriously. Worst on the planet, man. Peace, love, and reparations. We up out of here. I hope y'all enjoy y'all New Year's Eve. Bring the New Year's in good. We up here, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button.